If we want to defeat the globalists, we have to understand they're using medical tyranny against us. We are all under attack because when we're operating from a healthy position of good food, natural food, clean water, and the nutrients and trace elements we need, the powerful, creative human destiny will be unleashed. This has the mighty 90 in it. The human body needs 90 vitamins, minerals, and trace elements to work in fusion together. The system knows about high nutrient diets. The revolution against tyranny starts individually with our bodies.
The objective is to make Trump so unpalatable that one doesn't have any choice but to cast their vote for Hillary Clinton. And under no circumstance should any thinking voter vote for Hillary Clinton.
We're getting into Hillary Clinton saying under no circumstances vote for her. Why are you against Hillary Clinton?
I think her record speaks volumes for the kind of president that she would be. And I can't even imagine that we're talking about a president, Hillary Clinton, when we really ought to be talking about who's going to prosecute her for war crimes, torture, crimes against humanity, and crimes against the peace.
That's right. Libya, Syria, the warmongering, the lying about being a hero like Brian Williams, all the other things she's done. And then we're just supposed to vote for her because she's a woman, and that's a total gimmick.
Well, you're absolutely right. And first of all, there's a woman by the name of Jane Terpstra who wrote a fabulous piece called Beware the Women of the Hegemon. And so she talks about how there was a time when women candidates for political office.
Stay there. Cynthia McKinney, Dr. McKinney, stay there from Bangladesh. Wow, didn't know she was there. Joining us straight ahead. We'll be back. We'll get into the CIA. Alex Jones here back live. Dr. Cynthia McKinney, former Congresswoman Cynthia McKinney, is our guest. She'll be with us till the end of the hour, and then Robert David Steele will take over for 30 minutes. He's going to be joining us in the next segment as the two who I know each other's work. We'll be discussing propaganda in our media, manipulation. There's so many different types of it, but just during the break, I have CNN on in the break room, and I went to get a cup of coffee, and Wolf Blitzer was interviewing one of the Trump campaign people, and the headline was, "Violence at Trump Campaign." And then he was saying, Trump needs to apologize that he's causing this. And she's saying, but they're the ones that attacked. So see, it's this inversion of reality, and it's like the Egyptian government. I'm not defending the stuff they were doing, but we overthrow them, put people in worse. They start murdering tens of thousands of people. Syria doing nothing to anybody, try to overthrow them, kill hundreds of thousands. Libya, even worse. I mean, Gaddafi been working with the West for 8 years, investing all his money. He was basically putting 98% of the government money back to the people. I don't like socialism unless Gaddafi's running it. I mean, when Gaddafi ran it, he actually really did take the oil, the money, and actually create a country. That's why they took him out, folks. And I'm not lionizing Muammar Gaddafi. He did some bad stuff. The point is, compared to our leaders, well, I've got her on to be the guest. I'm just ranting. It makes me so mad. We're going to talk about Beyonce and the rest of it, but you were getting into Hillary and just the things she's done and the women of the hegemon. Look, I say get more women in government.
That's right.
But at the same time, some of the biggest warmongers we've ever seen have been women. I don't know where this idea comes in that just because it's a woman, it's going to be great. Cynthia?
Well, you know, Alex, I used to think that. I used to think that if you put women in policy-making positions, that people would be taken care of, that the healthcare system would be better, that the education system would be better, and that neighborhoods would be safer and cleaner. I thought that because that's what women generally do. But
if it was your mother or my mother, I mean, it was the women we know, but just not these women. And again, Cynthia's Skype has been...
That's exactly right. And so Dr. Terpstra mentions particularly women like Madeleine Albright, Condoleezza Rice. You know, these women of the hegemon don't know a particular political party. They span the political spectrum. And yet their policies are worse than the policies of any man. So Hillary Clinton fits in that number. She is a part of that. Plus, of all of the other criminality, you know, the war crimes, torture, crimes against humanity, crimes against peace. Well, we also have at least three outstanding investigations of the way Secretary Clinton ran the State Department.
That's right.
And so we need to be very, very careful about casting a vote for this particular woman / family, because I think they have demonstrated time and time again just exactly what their values are. And their values have nothing to do with the values, I believe, of the people who are hurting right now.
You're right. She's like the leader of Spectre, or she's like a master villain like Lex Luthor. I mean, I've tried to think about all the crimes of Hillary Clinton. And as bad as Bill is, now that I've studied over the years, she really is kind of the boss, quarterbacking the whole deal. Bill's off raping people and doing drugs. That's bad, too. But she wants the power.
You're absolutely right. She wants the power, and she has had the opportunity to wield power. And we have seen the results of her wielding of power. And so on the one hand, let me also say something to you, Alex, that probably I shouldn't broach this subject. But I'm extremely disappointed with Black voters who are bailing out the Hillary Clinton campaign when she doesn't deserve Black votes. I just don't understand the affinity for someone who has been so detrimental to the community at large and to the, I didn't think Bill Clinton's Africa policy, his foreign policy, could be worse than that.
Cruise missiling, baby formula factors. Let me ask this, the 1 minute we have before we go to break. Looking at what's happening, why wouldn't Obama do something for the Black community? He almost did less than anybody else, and unemployment doubled. It seemed to me he had it out for the Black community.
Well, he definitely, I ran against Obama.
Sure, yeah.
So, I was running because I understood that my values were not going to be reflected by policy coming from the Democratic Party as it is constituted today. And so I think President Obama's administration, his tenure, has demonstrated exactly that.
Alex Jones here with a message that could revolutionize health in this country. If we want to defeat the globalists, we have to understand they're using medical tyranny against us. But to get us into that globalist-controlled system, they want to make us unhealthy. The globalists spike our water with sodium fluoride, and they admit it causes massive increases in bone cancer, brain damage, and reduced IQs. The GMO crops have all been directly linked to reduced fertility, deformities in mammals across the board. We are all under attack because when we're operating from a healthy position of good food, natural food, clean water, and the nutrients and trace elements we need, our minds will be on fire. The powerful, creative human destiny will be unleashed. Going back about a year and a half ago, I began to learn about the incredible health effects of longevity products. Aaron Dykes lost 92 pounds. We're going to show you some before and afters. He began to hear the guest on my show a year and a half ago. He began to do his own research, and he implemented and had dramatic results. I'm doing the whole regimen, and I've lost 7 pounds in a week and a half. I'd lost 42. I quit doing it because I've never been in the habit of doing this, gained a few pounds back, and now raced 7 pounds in a week and a half.
It is impossible for your body to optimize its structure and function without 90 essential nutrients. There are 90 essential nutrients that your body needs. 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 2 essential fatty acids. The sad fact of the matter here, however, is that even if you owned 100 acres of organic farmland and had the best organic food in the world and only ate your stuff, you would still be deficient in nutrients because the nutrients that your body needs are not present in the food. They're not there. They are not all there. So unless you are supplementing with effective, efficient, absorbable nutritional supplements appropriate for your body weight, it's only a matter of time until something breaks.
Now look, somebody's got to be number one, and there's a reason why Wallach's therapeutics are so unbelievably effective. There's a reason. It's not magic and pixie dust. It's this. This book Wallach wrote took 12 years, $25 million. It's in the Smithsonian. It's a national treasure. Doc did 26,000 autopsies. 10 million blood chemistries. That's a lot of work. When you do this much old-fashioned, boots on the ground, reality-based research, and then you follow it up with decades of clinical application, you're going to get a clue. And that's why Wallach's therapeutics is so unbelievably effective, and that's why the Longevity family of nutritional supplements is so unbelievably effective. It's not even in the same classification of nutritional supplements as any other company. This is not USANA, folks. This is not Herbalife. This is science-based, clinically verified, new-fashioned medical nutrition brought to you by the superstar of holistic medicine in the world, Dr. Joel Wallach.
But Ted Anderson's dad didn't know who he was. He got him on Beyond Tangy Tangerine, OsteoFX, and essential fatty acids, and in a few months knew who he was, could go fishing. His dad was back. The rot holes in his skin healed.
Now you can support Alex Jones and InfoWars and support you and your family's health, vitality, and well-being at the same time. Shop AntiAgingUltra.com for all your natural nutritional needs. AntiAgingUltra.com is an official InfoWars team member. Remember, it's one-stop shopping for all your natural nutritional needs at AntiAgingUltra.com.